There's so much going on.
Yeah.
This place is... Roy's not supposed to be here.
No, it's my day off.
Why is Roy here?
Becky's in town, for those who don't know.
You guys get days off?
We have work from home days, and today was one of them for me.
That's pretty cool.
Nice.
Unfortunately, it's also Teachers Planning Day. So Claire's here.
Hey, Claire.
The princess.
Yeah, Claire's running out there.
She's running out
There she goes. It's coming. She's coming.
in.
I don't know. She came running through the door. I saw her hands up, and she went swooshing by like a car on the highway.
Claire said, I am not her brother. I said, what's up, my sister? She said, you are not my brother.
Wow.
I said, well, technically,
I mean, technically.
the logistics of it all.
Yeah, I mean.
If you want to get bogged down in the details, yeah.
We all sons and daughters under God's eye. That makes you my brother.
Hey.
Hey.
Welcome to Mystery Crate, brother.
Yeah.
Welcome to Mystery Crate. So I was thinking about, Tony, I don't think you were here. I think Roy was. Maybe Jeremy, too. I don't think Lucy was here yet. But about Danny McBride.
Yeah.
And how he's not down for the new theater experience. Like eating dinner and doing all that stuff. I have to agree with him. I'm okay with the bars.
Yeah.
Because
So you don't like the Cine Bistro experience?
no, I don't mind the food, but if you're bringing me a fork and knife, that's not the setting for that.
I don't feel like hearing people eat while watching the movie.
That and
Well,
like
you hear people eat no matter what.
well, yeah, but then
Popcorn's crunchy.
the thing is that the food, if you do the Cine Bistro experience, super expensive.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna end up paying like $65 for a mediocre steak. Because how good could it be?
Well,
Oh,
that's not
movie
you
theater
getting a steak.
I know, but it's there.
Yeah, but just because it's there doesn't mean you have to
So
get
what
it.
should I get instead?
Something handheld.
Not
Hot
steak.
dog.
The chicken tendies next to the
Yeah,
okay.
The bigger issue with I have with those kind of places is that you can't eat something with a fork and knife or something that is not hand to mouth automatically. You know what I mean? Like if you eat a sandwich, you have to be looking at the sandwich, kind of looking up at the screen, or if you're like trying to pick something up from like a plate, you're looking down from the movie. Right? Popcorn's perfect because you just kind of
How often though does your food make it to the movie?
I've never done one, to be honest.
No, but I'm saying like if you eat anything, the only thing that
I'm
makes it to the
very-
actual movie is the drink.
Yeah, sure.
The
Okay.
pretzel or whatever else that I'm eating is gone before I even
Well,
get through the
I get the
previews.
big boy popcorn.
I
So-
bring in street snacks every
Me
single
too.
time,
Me
bro. I
too.
stop by the store, get the big bag of chips, the big bag of almonds, my big bag of water,
and a hoodie, and you look like you weigh 400 pounds when you walk
Right.
in.
They don't even
Stuff
care
all
no
that
more.
shit.
They
You can walk
don't.
in with stuff now.
I haven't had
They
somebody
don't.
stop me in a long time.
In
Right.
Connecticut, I was there by myself and I had nothing to do, so I would go to the movies all the time, and I wear like a big ass coat in the winter. But there was a McDonald's right next door, so I would stop by, get like
McDonald's.
2 McChickens,
Right.
get like a whole bunch of stuff, and then I had my own water bottle that I would go straight to the Coke machine, fill it up with water. Nobody say shit to me, and I just walk in, and keep going.
When I was a kid, remember they have like the older guys would know this, but McDonald's used to have 29-cent, 39-cent like
Yeah.
Sundays.
Hamburgers.
Yeah, my mom would take us to the theater
59-cent
with this huge
cheeseburgers.
bag, the whole bottom of that bag lined with burgers,
Yeah.
just handing them out to everybody. Yeah.
And if you're in the movie theater, the correct time to eat, because we can all hear you eating them loud ass popcorn, digging, handing the chips. Look, this is when you eat. Whenever some action happens on the screen and then the car chase happens, go ahead, dig in, eat as much as you
Hurry
can.
up,
Nobody
hurry
can hear
up.
nothing. But when
Well-
the dialogue goes by, it should be like a sign, like quiet.
Could not agree with you more, Juju. I'm someone who before, like if I have a candy or something like that, I'm opening every wrapper before the movie starts, just
Good
to make
man.
sure that when I want to go to the food, I'm not making that like crinkly sound.
Right.
Because it's a nightmare when you hear that happening in the middle of an important scene or important dialogue. And same sort of deal. Like I will purposefully avoid eating when I realize that all of a sudden the movie's a little more quiet. I'm going to wait until there's at least some music going on or something, so that way it's not just like hearing me with the horrible sounds that we try to edit out of this podcast. Like,
So did you watch?
terrible.
Did you
See,
watch?
you care about people.
Yeah.
yeah.
Roy, you got to be courteous.
Do you?
Yeah, man. Yeah, I that's the number one thing. Like the worst movie experience I ever had was A Quiet Place. Because you can't do anything. You can't do anything. And then of course I had like teenagers behind me and they were making noise, and then that one guy, there's always that one guy who like very short fuse, does not like young people.
Is it
and,
you?
No, not me. No.
Look, it might be me, bro, because I turn around on your ass. Hey, I want you to see me turn around. Like, hey, bro, you eating the hell out them chips, man. Come on, bro.
But this whole conversation brought me around to like what a bad first date going to the movies is. It's a terrible first date. And then, of course, I made a top 5 worst dates of all time. Tony, my man, helped me out with it. So we're going to start with number 5. The worst first dates is a sporting event.
I don't
Depends
know.
on the sporting event, right?
Yeah, if it's baseball,
That's
you can have a
perfect.
conversation.
But it
with
depends
the
on
date.
your interest. If I'm going to a Heat playoff game, don't speak to me.
Well, yeah.
We're locked in.
Baseball's a crazy thing. I'm going on a date with. I'm not taking her to baseball.
Also, I don't want a
Baseball is
4-hour
perfect.
date. Yeah.
No, but
No, it's
now,
2.5 hours
with
now.
the pace of baseball, give me 2.5 hours.
She's
have
gonna be
a
on her
couple
phone
of drinks.
on TikTok. I'm not gonna be.
Well,
paying
no, but you're
attention.
having a
Walk around the
conversation.
ballpark.
It's like it's a place to go to do something that you can then
Do something else.
No, you have a distraction if you need it for when it gets if it gets awkward, right? Like if you have a lull in conversation, hey, there's action happening.
Be like,
in front of
hey,
me.
that was a ball, right? Like,
She goes, okay.
I'm just saying.
Terrible call.
I'm
That's
just
outside.
saying. I feel like that's a decent
Go
one
for
on a
two!
nice night.
A 2.5-hour first date seems like a long first date. Especially if you're not feeling
How
it.
long is dinner?
No, bro.
You're at dinner for 2.5 hours?
You never know.
No, man.
You might be going around walking like I took my now wife and Need on our first date was dinner. We went to dinner. It was a good hour and a half or whatever.
Yep,
Then
that's
we
right.
went out. We walked. We talked.
But obviously you enjoyed her company.
Yes.
In the event you did not enjoy your company, what have you done? You would not have been out there for 2.5 hours.
No, I would have taken her straight to the car and drove her
Whoa.
where she needed to go.
There's also not an easy exit for baseball as well. Like you're gonna probably drive there together because it's not an event that you want to both pay for parking. If it sucks and it's the third inning, you're like shit. Like they're still.
So baseball's a good third date then?
Yeah, I think it's a better third date because there's not as much time. Like for first date, there's too much time
That's fair.
commitment.
No, that's
there's
fair.
not an easy exit.
Right.
Even if conversation gets dull,
I
there's
rescind my
only
statement.
so much going on respect to
Lucy,
baseball.
if somebody asked you on a first date, you
You're
went
right.
to a baseball game.
I've been on a first date at a baseball game before.
How was it? Speaking from experience.
It wasn't the worst, but it wasn't the best.
There was
But
no exit.
I'm bad with first dates because I'm really good at speaking. We all are. We do this for a living. So I can talk to anybody. Doesn't mean I'm enjoying myself. It doesn't mean I'm having fun. So I can get through it, but sometimes it feels like work. But that one didn't feel like work.
Being on in our line of business, people expect us to have to always carry the conversation or
Yeah.
always talk or always kind of point stuff out. And there's times where you're on a date you don't want to have to be on. It's the moment to have your significant other kind of be like,
Yeah, you can kind
All right,
of
I
just
can
turn
just
off
chill,
and
we just
they do
talk
their
and
thing, you do your
whatever,
thing. Yeah, and you're watching.
Luckily, my wife is very like that, where she can talk to anybody about anything with anything, so I can just kind of sit back. And the way you guys see me here is me being on, but when I go home, I'm a totally different person.
Now that you mentioned your wife and how she's good talking to other people, how many times at an event, we've all done this, right? You introduce your significant other. Hey, this is my girlfriend, Juliana. You don't mention the other person's name. It's Juliana's job to get that name out.
Yeah.
Because you don't remember for shit.
Exactly.
Your job is draw that name out. She has to come in with the hi, and you are, and then hope that they say their name.
Yeah.
Because
plan.
it really saves you.
That awkward
Yeah,
waiting
practice that.
period between when your significant other does ask for the name and when that person who you're supposed to know their name hasn't said it yet, though, it could be 2 seconds, but it feels like eternity. Because if no one asks the name, then it swings right back around to you to be able to make the
No,
proper
but that's what I'm saying. It's
introduction.
your wife's name to go, oh, and your name is?
Right, exactly.
Because
It's her
obviously if
responsibility.
you knew the name, you would have said it.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
I just go with default. I be like, this is my baby. Look at her, drink her in, and this my dog.
You give him the Tiger Woods. What's up, big dog?
Big dog.
What's up, big
What's
dog?
happening, buddy?
Number 4.
Number 4, anything work or family related.
Gotta be higher on the
First
list.
date at
Yeah,
a
right?
work event.
It's low for a
For
4.
first date?
Yeah.
Who would ever do that?
A work thing.
Sociopathic.
A work thing is different. The family thing, definitely not.
Oh, yeah.
If you had somebody invite you to a work thing, it's automatic. This is not going to a second date. This is a terrible position. No, it's terrible. Number 3, any kind of concert or festival, I think.
Large
where you can't
commitment
hear
of
it.
time.
Yeah, you can't
Large
hear.
commitment of time.
The part is the music. I'm trying to hear the music, and then she's trying to tell you something, and then Drake's,
what?
Drake's about to do trophies. I'm trying to relive 2016. Hey, stop. Don't talk to me right now. All right. Number 2, a very, very expensive fine restaurant.
Why?
First date, you don't want to set a bad precedent.
You got
All of a sudden she wants $80 steaks every week. Can't be doing that. It's terrible.
I have a bit of a pushback on that just because I feel like you want to put your best foot forward, and if you can take your significant other or the date to a place that they end up really liking, it's like, oh, wait a second, this guy is a man of taste, of sophistication, of means.
That's a risky business, though.
Okay.
Because if it's a place you like personally, like say you take her to a place that's like kind of the middle of the way, but you really like it, and then it doesn't work out, now you just blew up your spot. Now you go back a month later, she's there with another dude.
You know what?
don't think
How to
that's
be
how
a
it's
player
gonna go
with Mike
down.
Fuentes.
Yeah, this is
Some of these really good places, you got to gatekeep. These are for me.
I mean, yeah, you want to put your best foot forward, but you don't want to wear ugly shoes by taking her to Applebee's.
Well, I would never do that. I
never
mean,
do
I'm not
that.
a savage. Like,
That's
come on,
please,
Applebee's.
come on.
Ain't nothing wrong with Applebee's. Salute Applebee's.
Thank you. They might be a
Slip for 2
sponsor
for 20.
For a first date,
Applebee's
though,
is still in 2008, though.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
you could walk into an Applebee's right now, and there will be, like, a picture of Justin Bieber and a Dwight Howard Magic jersey.
There's a lot of
and, like,
restaurants like that, though.
Yeah, it's bizarre. It's never updated.
Damn.
Number one, we said it, the movies. There's no discussion.
I mean, there's a thing called dinner and a movie. You
Okay.
go to the dinner
Yeah.
first and then the movie.
That brings me to my next question. Do you do dinner and the movie? Or movie and then the dinner? Because then you talk about the movie.
would mean an early movie.
It'd be an
Kinda like a
earlier
matinee movie.
Yeah, if you see a movie at like 7:30, it's an hour and a half long. You're out of there at 9:45. You get a late dinner.
You know the movie's never an hour.
First
hour and a
date
half long,
element
you know
of
that.
it is gonna be like, I want to talk to you so bad, and we sit here watching.
But
a daughter
that's why
is
it's
so
but if you
bad.
do dinner first, so like my first date with my wife in college was dinner and a movie, and if you have an opportunity to talk for long enough beforehand,
Waterford Theater?
Then yep.
guy.
Waterford movie theater, yeah, and you know, really wine and dined her with Panera Bread as our.
Did you go to
dinner.
Petland too in the same Waterford
Oh,
shopping
dude,
center?
I love that Petland. I could go on for days about the Waterford shopping center.
I know things about
Yeah,
shopping malls.
that place was the best.
Connecticut
But
shopping malls, Orlando shopping mall. Dude, I'm locked in.
It was,
Hartford.
but we went, and you have long enough to talk that then after you see the movie, date's over. Now you have an immediate excuse to be able to talk about something. Like if you want to continue the conversation,
should've gone to
going through
2J's.
text the next day.
J's,
We
yeah.
did go to 2J's plenty.
Oh, okay.
Come on. Jewish guy. I
There's
was going
an
to
ale
2J's
house
all the
there, too.
time.
I
The
know
Miller's
things.
Ale House.
I know things about shopping malls. Is one of your
Jeremiah's.
He said Connecticut shopping mall.
No, I said Orlando too. I
Yeah,
just
he
named
did.
it 14
No, he
places.
did. He just named a bunch of
International
stuff. Look, Tony's right about this one.
Thank you.
He knew a lot about Waterford Shopping Center. But yeah, dinner
And about
and
the
a movie.
Plainville AMC that used to
But
sit
you guys will
next to
also
McDonald's there, too.
you'll laugh at the fact that our first date, because I am such a like pleaser, wanting everything to be perfect, like figuring out the right in between. There were a bunch of movies out, and there were some very serious movies, and there were some like raunchy comedies, and so I was trying to find like that perfect in between. And so my wife and I went to go see Thor 2.
That's the
As our
perfect
first
in-between.
date.
Ugh, The Dark
I was
World.
trying to find
Terrible movie.
something, and the worst part about
not
it,
Ragnarok,
she
right?
had already
Ragnarok's-
she had already seen it, and had never seen the first one, but saw the second one because a friend wanted to see it, and I had never seen the first one, and didn't really care about seeing the second one, but just wanted something that was mild enough to where it wouldn't be something that would make the conversation awkward. And
she
yet here
married
we
you?
are. We're married. Panera Bread and Thor 2.
Did you know beforehand that she had already seen Thor
No,
2?
she didn't tell me. So I asked, like, oh, how would that be? And because she is also a pleasing person, she was like, oh, sure, Thor 2's fine. And neither of us had interest in seeing it. So we just kind of
Should have gone
awkwardly
the Pita
sat
Pit
there.
across the street.
Pita Pit would have been good. No, that's a good point. Hummus House?
Hummus House was goat.
Hummus House is great.
Those chips.
oh,
those
my
like
God.
baked chips,
Outrageous. I would go and just get the chips.
Mel Kiper Jr. looked like a Thorpe bird. My bad. Neither here nor there.
I didn't see him. I wish I saw him.
Transition. I'm sorry.
Well, Jeremy, I got to say, there wasn't really a lot out for you to see in October of 2013 when Thor the Dark World was rreleased.
Yeah. Not great.
Gravity was out, 12 Years a Slave.
Okay, so you
yeah,
see
not
why
a
I
lot
chose
of-
Thor.
Yeah, not a lot. Captain Phillips. Also, Grace Unplugged. And another movie called Big Ass Spider was also
So
available.
let's rescind our comments and realize I made the right decision. All right,
Yes.
I gotta go.
Yeah. You made
Big
the right
ass spider
decision.
would have been decent. Yeah, spider.
Hi, Billy. This all started because we were talking about the worst possible first dates and how movies are bad first dates because you can't talk.
If it's the only thing.
Yeah, that's what Roy had said. If you go to dinner, but then the question arose: do you do dinner and a movie, or movie and dinner? Because obviously, dinner gives you the opportunity to talk about the movie.
You do dinner first, and then you also so you do dinner first, and then it's if it's like you want to go to a movie, then you also get a good gauge as to whether or not dinner went well. If it's like, no, I don't.
Ooh,
No,
that
you
would
know,
be brutal.
it's
To
like,
have the
let's
dinner.
just-
Oh
I
no,
just
I
gotta
think
go home.
I think I'll pass on the movie.
Yeah.
I'm tired. Oh,
Yeah.
brutal! It's 7 o'clock,
You
and
give me
Wow.
a movie after
Yeah.
dinner, it is action time. Like, it's Action Jackson. I already know what's going on.
Yeah.
Like, you feel me? You like me?
but there's so much that can happen. Like what if dinner? Like you have a sensitive tummy. What if dinner settles bad?
No, you have to be smart about what you're eating.
Now in the middle of Act 2, you get a little rumble in the tummy. Now what?
No,
do do?
you got to be smart about it.
Yeah, maybe you drank too much wine. You're peeing in the middle of this.
Well,
credits
but
and-
my dating days ended like
Yeah, a long time ago.
pre-wine.
oh, for you?
Pre-wine.
Wait
Yeah,
a minute.
Really?
wine.
You drank wine?
How old were you when you got married?
When I got married, I was I think 33.
Yeah, married the
And how
other
long were
day,
you?
Billy.
So, but you met your wife in your mid 20s. I'm guessing.
Yeah, we were together like 10 years or something before.
So it wasn't you were drinking when you met her.
Yeah, but like, nah.
He was going to
super.
Mr. Moe's. Come on.
Yeah.
Mr. Mo is an institution.
I saw something on social the other day where one of these like Miami food people were like, "Oh, in the Grove, you saw it too? Like in the
The
Grove,
Hungry Post.
This,
I was
hold on,
furious.
this
wooden building."
Furious.
And I'm like,
Time out.
Wooden
Lisa
building.
Petrillo?
Can we talk about something here? And I don't want to cause strife amongst coworkers
Yes, you
here
do.
or unnecessary tension. But I went with Mike Fuentes to a food tasting event. And we plotted out an entire thing, and this was going to be my second. Lucy, I don't know if you know, you weren't here last year when I thought of this idea that I thought would be great. I wanted to come up with a series where I just did things with influencers who taught me how to be an influencer at said thing. So like I wanted to be a food influencer, I'd do something with a food influencer. They'd teach me how to like take pictures of food or whatever. I want to be a fashion influencer, whatever it is, a momfluencer, whatever it is, I would do something with those with that person, and they'd show me how to do that. And then my idea was to make this a character where I was influencer Billy, and I was really becoming an influencer by pretending to be an influencer. And I even bought a shirt that said #influencer that I wore like one time. And I thought this is going to be a great side hustle by like being a mock influencer, but then getting influencer income and revenue by doing this. This was my plan. And then we did a video last year, and it ended up just being
No, it was like a series of pictures. I don't know if it was a video.
exactly.
Yeah.
It ended up just being pictures. So then this year I was like, you know what? This is my time to relaunch this idea. And Mike Fuentes knew this idea. So we went to this food event, and we even came up with like I was like, let me make this as simple as possible so we can get this out. So before I even tell them what it is this ever going to get out? Okay, so this is what it is, since this is never going to
I
get
had to clear
out.
my throat. Anyway, no, it's not. Okay, I'm going to tell you, that video is done. It's sitting on my timeline. It needs to be mixed down. Because the day we went to the event, that night I got sick.
Yeah, I know.
And I was out for like 5 days.
I know,
And
but
obviously I
that was
didn't want to
2
do a
weeks
damn
ago.
thing. But Billy, it's okay. The influence never stops.
But it was introducing the new ballpark food at Marlins Park this year, and they have played multiple games there already, and everybody's already done that. We missed the window. You got sick.
There's no
we
window.
missed
You can
the
post
window.
it tomorrow. You can post it tomorrow. You know what? By the time this gets posted on YouTube, that video will be on your Instagram.
I don't know that I'm going to retweet it or whatever
Yes, you
it's
are.
called.
You're
I
gonna
don't know
post
that
it.
I'm collaborating.
I'll post it on my Instagram then.
So I do this whole thing where I'm eating all this food. I'm eating like, what was it? It was like crocodile hot dogs or something. All this stuff that they have. I had tummy issues with one of them. It was very spicy. And then I'm sitting around, and I completely forgot about it. He's like, I got it. This is going to go out tonight. I'm like, perfect. We got this tonight, opening days in 3 days. Like, this is awesome. Like, I'm glad we kept this super simple. Like, if it ever does see the light of day, you're going to be like, this is the stupidest video I've ever seen. Because, like, that's how, like, dumbed down it was. Like, let's just get this out, right? And then, like, at 11 o'clock at night, I was like, I don't know what happened to that video. And then I just forgot about it. And the next day, I was like, that video should be up somewhere, but I wasn't in the office. And then the next day it came in, and by that point I'm like, where the hell is this video? Like, what's going on? Like, oh, Mike Fuentes is sick. I'm like, I'm never seeing that video.
It's done.
Never going to happen. Because he has this weird tension with Taylor that we've discussed many times where I think he would rather die than just hand something off to Taylor and have Taylor get it out.
I'd rather die than see Taylor succeed in anything.
Damn.
That's
I'd rather die right
insane.
now. I'd rather a meteor come ripping through this roof and strike me in the head than Taylor ever succeed at anything.
Why?
I just don't like it.
That's messed up. Man.
That is mean. That's mean.
Taylor.
Can I well, the video's already out. Can I tell you guys what the video was?
Might as well.
It'll be out by the time.
It probably won't
2
be. So I'll
days.
tell
No,
you
I'm gonna
anyway.
finish it today.
You finished it today. You said it was done.
It is done. I just have to mix the audio a little bit.
This whole video, and it's because I have a lot to learn as being a food influencer. So like if you go and food influencers, they take pictures like, oh my God, look at the aioli on this and blah, blah, blah,
You want me to
whatever.
hook you up with people?
No, I'm good. I'm
sure?
good. No, I'm
'Cause
good.
It seems like you're not good.
Well, I'm not good because my freaking people here don't ever put out the work that I do.
What if I do it first and then I post it first and then I just take that from you?
Wait, you're gonna invent a time machine and go to an event that already happened?
No, but I start doing them at other places, and then I become influencer Tony instead of
Now
influencer
I'm
Mr. Steal Your
invested.
Gig. Well.
I understand what you're going for, but
Mr. Steal Your Gig.
respectfully, you lack a certain charisma.
Is that true?
You know what I mean?
Is that
I don't want to
true?
hurt your feelings,
Yeah.
but so anyways, so this,
So you staring, taking a picture with a big ass crocodile glizzy is what I'm lacking.
the whole thing was me just saying what it was, and I take a bite and go, and then I just go on to the next.
I'm telling you, it's done. It's
It was
brilliant.
the whole
It's
video.
brilliant. That's the whole video.
I was like,
It's brilliant.
ooh, crocodile
with
hot
music.
dog. I take a bite and go,
Yeah. He goes,
and then I'd be like,
He goes,
oh, mango margarita. Take a sip, and then just go on to the
yeah,
next thing.
waffle fries.
The whole
Yeah,
thing's just
that's-
like
that-
45 seconds long. That's why I'm like, why did this take so long?
It's
the whole
It's 53 seconds, okay?
I was
Respect
even
my
joking.
art.
53.
It's 53.
So
what?
What were we talking about?
about
I don't know. You
dates.
hijacked it.
No, I was gonna
No,
go.
no.
I was gonna go through it. So I
Malls?
think no.
Oh,
So
okay.
if you do the dinner first, movie after, it gives you a nice avenue for a little ice cream, late night ice cream. You take her to a late night ice cream spot. You guys dissect the movie. You get a little treat. Everybody heads hopefully to the same place. Come on, let me know. Let me know. Come on now.
Well,
Are you talking about sex?
You're married.
That's what he's talking about, right?
Officer.
Yeah. I was talking about prayer circle, but he's talking about sex.
Oh,
I
okay.
didn't
Yeah,
say.
yeah.
I just said you end up going to the same place. The car.
I mean,
Drop her
church
off.
is open late
Oh, the
night?
car, huh? Mm.
What are your thoughts on
Midnight mass?
froyo versus ice cream?
Ice cream always.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Juju?
I'm trying to watch my figure. I don't eat that.
Okay, but if you did, would you go froyo or ice cream?
I don't know if I have ever had froyo.
Oh,
It's frozen yogurt.
You've had froyo.
You've had frozen.
What is froyo?
It's
What's a
basically
frozen
like
yogurt.
the
Frozen
machine.
yogurt.
It's like soft serve,
Yeah,
kind
frozen
of.
yogurt. You know, like
Frozen
the
yogurt.
ones. Yeah.
Shortened.
Usually the
I
swirl thing
promise
you
I've
get
never
is
had
frozen.
none.
No, I believe you.
Really?
I believe you.
Frozen
Yeah,
yogurt.
I haven't
It's not
had
that
ice
good.
cream though either in a long time.
Oh, you
so.
haven't lived.
When you did have ice cream, what was your flavor?
Got to know the vanilla.
Vanilla. I like vanilla a lot. Like a good vanilla is.
Well,
When
French
I got to
vanilla.
college, the Neapolitan became relevant because you smoke enough, you be like, well, I guess I'll eat this chocolate.
Strawberry's not
With
that
the
bad.
strawberry.
Right, wait a second here, and then you put the spoon in the microwave. Ooh.
Ooh.
So instead of putting the ice cream in the microwave, you put the spoon in the
You
microwave.
feel me? It's like a sword cutting through like life,
Like butter.
right through King Arthur's just chest.
Yeah.
Are you a froyo or an ice cream guy, Roy?
I'm an ice cream guy. I do like a good sherbet, and I like a good custard as well.
You look like you like a good sherbet.
Yeah, a good lemon sherbet.
You look like you know a guy
Good
named
orange
Sherbet.
Are you a froyo or an ice
No,
cream guy?
ice cream.
And Lucy, are you a froyo or an
I'm
ice cream?
definitely ice cream, but I don't feel like Froyo's even an option anymore.
They all
opened up
disappeared.
all these places.
They all
It was
disappeared.
everything was Froyo. You couldn't find ice
'Cause it
cream,
was
and
a
now all
scam.
the Froyo is gone.
Big episode of Seinfeld about Froyo.
and
It's
I would
fat
like
free.
for it to come back.
Free
I know
froyo.
of one froyo place that I still go to.
The one in Sunset?
Sprinkles.
Mix the flavors. I go and I do like a chocolate, and then I'll go with a tart. I try to go
tart,
with
yeah.
opposite flavors, and then I'll throw in there some cookie dough, and then some hot Nutella fudge on top of it, and then
The thing is, they
Here's
do
the
it by
part where I'm
they do it by
crazy.
the weight. So you
Okay.
start putting stuff in there,
Yes.
and it's a big $45.
all
for
right.
a
So this
stupid-ass
is
thing
this
of
is
Froyo.
this is the trick, and I'm a crazy
I
person.
love when Billy gets excited.
This
about
is a
stupid
trick.
ass shit.
I'm a crazy person.
Yeah.
So, this place, and this is like a post-COVID world that we live in now. So, like, this place has all of the sides in like the little like ketchup-looking dispensers that are like clear with like the little top, right? So then, like the people that don't think about the fact that this is a weight game, what they do is they go and they get all their sides and they put it all on the scale, so it's all on there in all those separate containers. Not me, friends. What I do is I go and I pour it right into the thing, toss that container out because I'm not getting those extra ounces on there. You're charging me by ounce. I'm not doing that. And then I even went as far, because I'm crazy.
Yes, you are.
I even went as far as I noticed that there were different cups at this place. Like there was the cup that was like the rainbow looking cup, and then there was like a solid blue cup, and then there was another one. And then when I looked at them next to each other, because they're all next to each other, I realized one is larger than the other. So then what I tried to figure out because I'm, again, a crazy person, I looked up the company that makes the cup, and I then started researching where I could buy said cup, and I found the company, and I tried to calculate, divided by how many they are, the exact number of ounces to figure out when I go into a Froyo shop how much I'm down before I've even put ice cream in it.
Were the people like, why has this guy been here for 2 hours?
No, I just took a quick picture, and then I did all this research.
You did the
home.
calculations at home.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
We'll be back after this.
Guys, you know what time it is?
No.
Hammer time.
It's time for you. No one with me.
Betcha.
You betcha.
I mean,
you
it's
betcha.
been a long weekend. It's only Wednesday.
Yeah, you betcha. Sponsored by DraftKings. Stay tuned because you'll hear more about DraftKings and all it has to offer throughout the show. DraftKings, the crown is yours. Now we've been on a soccer tip with you betcha. I learned something about soccer betting the other day.
What's that, Mike?
So I thought you could only do win, draw, loss. Okay, but apparently you can bet on no draws. And if it's a draw, it's a push on the bet. So it's either win or loss. I didn't know this. I saw that. So because of that, my bets have changed this week.
Wow.
Now I like Inter Miami, plus 115 on the road against Kansas City. I'll never bet against Inter Miami. Messi's too good. And because I like to do parlays, we're going to do FC Cincinnati coming off a tough loss, 1-2 against the New York Red Bulls. I picked them last week, so I expect them to have a bounce back this week. You can get them for 105 against Montreal from Canada.
Yeah, we know what Montreal is.
Montreal.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know you do.
Yeah.
Plus 419 for the parlay, and that's you betcha. But Tony said he's
give you
going to give
an
me
extra
an
leg.
MMA one.
Yeah.
A little double header on you betcha this
I'm going to
week.
give you a little extra parlay ski here. We're going to go UFC 300, by the way. Massive card, probably the biggest one they've ever had.
300. Big round.
Charles
number.
Oliveira, legend, Dubronx, legend of the game, is fighting Arman Sarukian, up-and-comer in the lightweight division. Right now, DraftKings Sportsbook has the GOAT, one of the GOATs in this division, Charles Oliveira, Dubronx, as a plus 185 dog. I am taking Dubronx to upset the Rising. I don't know how to pronounce his nickname, but his name is Arman Sarukian. I'm taking Charles Oliveira plus 185.
Nice.
Do you want me to
that
parlay
was-
that, or do you want me to...
No, that's it. You betcha.
You betcha.
How do you not know his nickname?
I want you to look up how to pronounce it, because
Why didn't you just avoid it? If you don't know how to do it, just don't bring it up.
I know his name. His name
What's
is
his
Arman
name? Arman?
Sarukian.
TS?
TSARUKYAN.
I got it. Luckily, there's not a lot of guys named Arman Sarukian. There,
Yeah.
really, yeah.
Please look at his nickname and see if you can pronounce it for me, because
Oh, the nickname is what I'm looking at?
Yeah.
So you know for a fact Sarukian's his last name?
no, I know for a fact that's how you pronounce his name. What I don't know is how to pronounce his nickname.
me
It's
a
like a
second.
word with an A.
It's Chad.
His nickname is Chad.
Yeah, that was easy.
Ryan.
Wow.
His nickname is I'll spell it out for the audience.
Can you try to pronounce it?
AKHALAKETS.
How do people get nicknames like the Style Bender?
Yeah.
You create it.
Ekal Kalakets.
Okay.
Ekal Kalakets. Ekal Kalakets.
Yeah.
Juju, were you
Can't just
insulted?
call him Steve?
Were you insulted when you found out that they were ranking basketball players in this office and creating teams, and they did not put respect on your name? They did not rank you at the top of this list.
This is my first time hearing of it.
Really?
Kinda. Yeah. I had to travel. I've been traveling, so I don't know what you're talking about, kinda.
Well, so here's the deal. Taylor and I think Jeremy, I don't know who it was. Somehow they were over there the other day and they were talking about having a 3-on-3 basketball tournament.
Yeah.
And then the two of them amongst themselves decided to go around the office and rank who they believe to be willing participants in this basketball tournament.
Yeah.
And then divide the teams amongst. They were trying to make the teams as even as possible based on the skill set that they assigned to everyone in this office.
Jeremy and Taylor was responsible for this?
Yes.
I think that's your answer.
Jeremy and Taylor.
I also put respect on their name. They probably thought of me and was like, "Bro, Drew ain't got time for this bullshit. We ain't finna play with his name like that." So they just probably left me out in that because they know I ain't necessarily moving for nothing less than a couple of dollars. You feel me? I ain't
Right,
gonna get out
that's
here
what
and
I'm
play
saying.
with y'all.
Yeah.
Last time I did that, me and Jessica Smetana beat the dog breaks off of Chris Cody and Roy.
Well, Roy was playing a different game though. Roy was playing baseball.
I heard Roy was hammering the ball. Like he didn't understand the rules. Yeah.
All right, so,
Yeah, I do things with full power. I'm sorry.
Hell yeah.
but
Well-
yeah, I will drag everybody. I mean, in my opinion, I think I would beat everybody in here in basketball. But
I believe
neither here nor there.
they had you in the middle of the. Oh,
Looks like
there
the
it is,
rankings
right
are
up
up
there.
right now, yeah.
So no, that's not the rankings. They changed
What?
the rankings and they put you at number 2 behind
Put-
Tony,
put
which
the-
was not the
No,
rankings.
that really.
Right, put the out of sight, out of mind. How
No,
I
this
usually
so
am.
this
That's
was the
what-
this was the
You know
original
what?
rankings that showed up on the show. This
They put Matthew
good example,
Kugler
though.
in there. My name's nowhere near this list.
Well,
I've never
I think
seen
they
you
knew you
dribble
didn't
in
want to
basketball.
play.
Yeah, I said I didn't want to play. Yeah.
So then why would you be?
Roy
ranked?
wants to be on the list, even though Taylor just
No,
told my ear he said he's not playing.
I'm just saying, just in case. But yeah,
Don't feel
Basically-
offended that you were.
Why is
included,
Lucy not on this damn
What?
list?
I don't really know what we're talking about, and I don't particularly care. Put me on the list. Put me not on the list. I don't care.
Oh damn! I'm sorry, Lucy.
Jeremy at
I've
4
really been
feels
held
high.
out.
to me.
Jeremy at 4. Look,
Jeremy at 4 feels crazy. high
I'm
to
insulted
me.
by that.
Damn.
He said he has a jumper. He would not guard me.
He said sometimes he has a jumper, which I don't know what
does that mean?
is supposed to mean. Yeah.
Either have it or you don't.
Really, the part that insulted me the most was that I was
You're-
behind a mean.
You're 11.
Yeah, out of 12.
The only thing
And Jess is last because she told them she had never played basketball before.
That's the thing. These lists, like, that's a good example. Like, who making these lists? Like, at the end of the day, like, salute to the list makers, salute. But this is exactly what happened in sports as well. Like,
Yeah.
we be like, oh, LeBron James. It be like, well, who the fuck is Himbo? Like, who give a damn about Himbo?
Shout out to
Like,
Himbo.
what did Himbo damn do? Like, so these lists, we gotta take these lists with grains of salt and just let some action prove these details.
all I can do is just play defense and foul people. That's pretty much it.
That's why.
Yeah, we're all friends here.
Yeah.
All right, I have an update on the pronunciation, Tony.
Okay.
I'm gonna play for you.
All right.
Akakalaki.
Akal Kalaki.
Akalahalaki.
Akakalaki.
Akalakalaki.
Can I get
Akalaka-laki.
a definition of what that means?
So apparently,
He used it in a
it's-
sentence.
It apparently has something to do with his hometown, and like he's a native of this hometown.
Damn.
So it's where he was born. So it's not really as exciting as we thought. He wasn't like a butcher as a child or anything like that. Yeah. No, you know, the guy worked in a butcher shop when he's a kid. Now he's a butcher. You know, or he's Bob the Butcher Brand or whatever. You know.
Yeah.
That's how most of these nicknames come from. I feel.
Billy, when was the last time you picked up a basketball to play recreationally?
Oh, 10 years at least.
Okay. So
Yeah,
you're,
no,
you're
it's been a
about
while.
you're about right at 11.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Billy is one of
silly.
2 D1 athletes here, though.
Buddy.
That's
One
the
of-
thing.
In a sport that doesn't involve a ball. If
Yeah,
we were
but
playing,
still.
If we were playing whatever it is that Billy did, what was it again?
Pole
vault.
vaulting.
If we were doing pole vault rankings, yeah, Billy would be at the top.
No, he'd be number 1, but he's not. He doesn't want to be number 1. He just says he's too low.
No, I don't want to be number 1. I'm not number 1. I
He's
know I'm
not.
not number 1.
I'm
but
number
come on.
damn one. I don't give a damn about that.
They
I'm
put
number one.
they put that man right next to you as number 1, which is
I mean, that's because he gets they told him he gets
Yeah. Every once in a while.
Improve. We've seen him play basketball,
Yeah.
so I get it. He got
Even
it.
though I don't really see him play basketball. What I see is on Instagram a lot of videos of him showing like shooting
Highlight
wide open
reels.
jumpers in a
Yeah.
gym. I never see him
Only the
dribbling.
ones that go in.
Never see him going in a hole. Never see him
Exactly
packing
right.
anybody. All I see is him jogging down the court. He
Ron
catches the
Miguel
ball in the
stuff
corner
you?
and he
I
and he
never
shoots
seen
it.
your ass shoot a damn jumper.
That's why I'm saying I'm exactly where I belong.
he's defending you, Juju. He's defending you.
I'm here helping Juju get to 1, and then he comes right at me.
Dude, this
Nah,
guy
man,
took
keep it
13,000
real.
steps yesterday.
Yeah, I
We ain't
did.
gonna-
Such
we gonna hate
such
you
fitness
getting
god.
We ain't got to start hating to get the number 1. We'll get the number 1 regardless. But my boy Tony, he be out there playing his heart out, bro. They be stroking.
I'm
pure
not saying he
jumpers.
doesn't. I'm just saying the highlights I see are a lot of just corner threes when there's like a Gordo coming down and he gives it to Tony in the corner. Tony hits a wide
What
open
is a
3 and he jogs
Gordo?
back.
A fat person.
Fat guy.
Disrespectful.
He did say he plays in a 40 and older league, which is weird because he's not 40.
That's not what I've said. I've never played.
You
in a
have
40
said that. You
over
said
league.
you play in Nicky Jam's league that's 40 and over.
No, in the same league, but not in the same division. It was court. The league is called courtside.
How
Also,
quickly the
Nicky
story
Jam
changes.
was here, and he did not say hi to you at all. Like he did not recognize you from this league.
Because I don't
nothing
play
wrong
in
with
his
that.
division.
I ain't seen too many people, but nothing wrong with that.
I don't play in his
What are we doing
division,
to each
Billy.
other
That's why
here?
he wouldn't know me.
Yeah, Dan doesn't say hi to me like half the days I'm
If
Well,
I
that's
tell him, yo, I play at courtside, he'd be like, oh, yeah, what's up? But I don't play in the division.
Let's start a baseball, softball list, and we'll see where that goes.
That's something I'm surprised we haven't done.
I just
We don't have enough people to play to field
That's-
a two-team softball.
That's the problem with baseball, softball in general.
You have
We can't
18
just
people. You
we
don't have
can't just
18
go play right now.
If
Like,
we're
if we
gonna-
wanted to go play basketball, a 6 could go
But
right now, and we're there.
if
But-
we're gonna be really honest about it, do we really all like each other enough to commit to being on a team together?
No.
No, because I know that you won't be there.
I mean, I
90%
love
of the
Juju
games.
and Tony and Roy and you too, even though you're
think-
dying not to be my friend.
But not me.
I don't know. I love Lucy.
I think we can
Oh, yeah,
improve
Lucy's
in
back
that
there.
area,
I
bro.
love you,
I
Lucy.
feel like we don't do enough of linking up, bro. We be here in the same city with all these ideas, and we be more concerned with beating traffic than goddamn being friends. So
Yeah.
I think that's a cultural, it's like heat culture. I think middle art culture needs some work because I come in here bright-eyed, bushy-tailed because I live in Atlanta every time, and I be looking at y'all be like, fuck out my face. Hey, what's up, Jew? Hey,
I never said that.
Yeah, I mean, like, y'all be having no energy like to just like to hang out and be friends, man. I like hanging out with each and every one of y'all.
There's
For
a
real.
bar upstairs.
The only time
Let's go.
everybody gets together
Right.
is when, hey, Bimmel's upstairs at the bar. All right, let's go. That's the only time I can get everybody on the same page to do something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
don't have to pay for the drinks. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think we can love each other a little more, man. Like, or at least come up with like some community events for each other or something, man. Because you never know how long we're gonna be here, bro. If something happened to me tomorrow, I don't want y'all to be sitting here talking about, oh, that was my actual friend. Nah, y'all didn't answer my phone calls. Like, I'm that type of person. Like, let's live the life that we really want to, like the flowers and stuff that we gonna get when we pass. Bro, my sister Lucy sitting right there. She look bored as 1,000. I don't know how to get
I
her
made one of
involved,
these little
but yeah, I care
thingies.
about you, Lucy. I'm
Do you guys
sorry you
remember
gotta sit through
these?
these conversations, Lucy. I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. Look.
Hell yeah.
Or origami type.
How do we start? Is that the number or the letter?
Yeah, the letter, but I don't have like answers. You know,
Oh.
like you need like
Yeah,
a
you gotta
prompt.
have answers. Yeah.
So like I haven't made one of these in probably, how old am I? 25, 15 years. So give me a letter between A, B, C, and D.
D.
D. A, B, C, D. Okay, now give me a number 1, 2, 6, or 5.
2.
1, 2. Okay, same 1, 2, 6, or 5.
6.
6. And your answer is? I don't have a prompt,
Oh.
but it would have been really cool if I had one.
Nice.
So maybe think of prompts.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Maybe
Right.
that's what we can work on.
I like it.
As a team.
Right.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? We should all sit around one day and let's go through this with Lucy, man. That's our sister. Let's support her.
The
Let's
text,
make them guys.
yeah, the text message kind of killed the note passing game in high schools, right? It has to have now.
Yeah.
Nope.
Unless your school
No?
doesn't allow
Alive and well.
phones.
No
Well,
way.
just me.
There's no way people are passing notes in high school now that text messages exist.
Bro, you get your phone took like that. I don't think you can play them games.
I don't.
Not until the
I
end
like
of the
writing notes
semester.
to people.
They can't legally do that.
Take
What?
your phone.
Well,
Yeah,
I'm
take
sure
your
there's
phone
some
and
They
keep
local-
it
take
till
your
the end of the
phone all the
semester. They
time.
can't do that.
Right. That's neither here nor in Florida, I guess. I don't know what's y'all the Wild Wild West down here. I don't know what you can do or not.
That's true.
That was always a ploy for the teacher to be like, "Oh, you'll never have it." And I'm like, "My mom pays for it. What are you?"
Where I come
I
from,
guarantee
Oh,
you.
she'll rush down to the school and take
I
that
guarantee
phone
you in
back.
an hour I'll have that phone back.
I come from days I got paddlings in school, like actual.
I used to go
my
to
gosh.
I used to go to a private school and I got hit.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Ooh.
I have a tease
Oh boy.
for. I can't even say when it's for because I don't know what the answer is. I have a tease for the next mystery crate that I'm on with Jess because we were having a conversation in the makeup
So the
room.
next one. So not this one. The next one.
The next one, well, if we're both here. If not, then it's going to have to be the one after that. Because it's a conversation that we were having in the makeup room. And she told me that I was not allowed to talk about this on the main show, but gave me the green light to talk about it on Mystery Crate. But I can't talk about it unless she's here.
Or if you forget.
It's a
Now
great
what?
question because I'm very likely going to forget because this happened like 2 days
How
ago.
about you just tell us, and then we'll pretend like we don't know, and then when it gets brought up, we'll all act surprised.
Right. Like Mina Kind's gift.
Yeah, did anyone ever figure out that we did that?
No,
No.
The perfect
I wrapped it. I rewrapped it so perfectly
perfect
that it didn't
crime.
matter.
Yeah.
And it was wallpaper too.
Yeah.
That's right.
Well, I wonder where that is.
It's right here.
No, the actual wallpaper.
Probably in
Probably
the
in
trash.
garbage,
Yeah, I
Probably
would
should put it up
think.
somewhere. Tell us what it is.
There's a backstory here, but the result of the backstory and the conversation is I think I want to hang out with her dad.
With Jess's dad?
Yeah.
Her dad is cool.
Have you've met him?
I have met him.
Really?
He was
Yeah.
his
His name
night.
Cliff.
He's like he's very much a dad. Like I don't know how else to describe him. Like he's very dad.
Randy.
Yeah.
He was
No,
nice
not
enough to give me
Randy.
a master's.
Believe
cap.
it's Mark.
What? Wait, you met her dad and he gave you a gift?
Never met him, but he gave me a gift.
You got a
because
gift.
Jess
I
asked.
didn't get a gift.
Yeah. he went to the Masters. He bought some stuff, and Jessica asked him to get a cap for me, and
He definitely listens to this, so he's going to hear us talking about
The
this.
context.
I appreciate
the
you, Mr.
context
Santana.
of
Sorry,
this
Mark.
is something.
I don't know if it's Mark 100%.
Oh, damn it.
That's why I said
so.
Mrs. Smetana.
The context of Mr. S is she was talking about Mr. S and something that he wants to do, and I was like, I would love to do that with Mr. S. Not that I've been invited to or would ever be invited to do that with Mr. S, but I would like to do that with Mr. S.
Right.
So with zero context, we have no idea what it is. We have no idea what to say to you.
I don't know.
You just want to do it with
how
Mr.
much
S.
I can reveal is why she would have to be here. Is
Well-
the thing because I don't want to put anyone in a bad spot.
Well, if it's you, I know it's something that also a 60-year-old man would like to do. So is it like a fishing trip?
Well, what is that
It is
supposed
Mark.
to mean?
You're
It's
an old
Mark,
person.
confirmed.
That's what that means.
Well, what's that?
Oh,
Supposed,
it's Mark?
What's that supposed
Found
to mean?
it.
Because Mark
Smetana.
Mark is
Mark.
probably not going to do something that is way younger than him and something that you wouldn't like to do anyways.
Well, you just said if it's something you want to do, it's something a 60-year-old would want to do. I don't
Yeah.
know what that's supposed to
That's
mean.
supposed to mean that you like to do. You have hobbies of 60-year-old men.
I don't
That's
have
okay.
hobbies, period.
You're too busy for
I've
hobbies.
actually, like, in therapy over the years, like, therapists like, you need a hobby. I'm like, I know.
Yeah,
I
this
can't
show's done that
pick
to you.
one. What do you want me to do? It's difficult. How do I choose a hobby? I don't know what to do.
Just try stuff out.
It takes so much time and effort, though.
Yeah, think about
I'd rather
it.
just
yeah.
be miserable.
Whatever makes you happy or miserable. I don't know.
Here. I agree.
Billy's like the Grinch.
Before or after their heart grew 3 sizes?
No,
too
we're still
big?
trying.
Way
we're,
before.
We're still waiting for your heart to grow 3 sizes. But it feels like Billy's the Grinch in the sense of that they want to invite him to things, but then he's like, ooh, nobody invite me anywhere. But also, please invite me because I like the invite. Even if I don't go, I still want the invite to know that you guys thought of me. And then we invite him, and then he doesn't show up. But then the one time he does show up, it's the greatest thing of all time. He's happy. His heart grows another size. The rest of us are happy. But then he doesn't say bye to us. He leaves.
Damn.
An Irish exit.
I,
from Billy Gill.
That's a perfect description.
I revealed something earlier that Lucy overheard. I was talking to Kristen. So it's kind of what you're saying is like, I don't want to be invited to this thing, whatever, right? We have here like a calendar that's shared with everyone, and I deleted my birthday from the calendar.
Why? You don't want
His
the
birthday's
cake?
coming up. His
I
birthday's
just-
very soon,
you
actually,
know, or
now
it
that I think
passed
of it.
already. Who knows?
No, it didn't pass.
What is this life that y'all
I will
seeing
not
up
be
here
telling
living?
anyone
Like,
what it is, but I do know.
what
I
is the
think
hell
it's-
is
I
wrong
think
with
it's-
y'all? Are y'all not happy to be like, brother, we
It's
have
just what
life,
day is it
health,
today?
and strength, friends,
and we're getting
good
paid?
job?
I get it though. I'm not a birthday person.
Yeah, like I don't like the whole to
Billy's
do.
birthday's tomorrow. I
I
think.
understand
No,
that,
or
but
past
to
already.
go out of your way to do that is like, brother.
I think it's the 12th.
Well, I just saw it and I was like, I don't want a whole thing.
No, you don't want- you want-
because there's
you don't
always
want to do
pomp
that.
and
Brother,
circumstance.
we need to take every opportunity we can up here to celebrate each other, man. And if that gives us an excuse, don't rob us of that. We love you, bro.
I just don't like the celebration.
He doesn't like the
celebration
cake.
is for us,
honestly,
not you.
no, I'm with
That's
Billy.
what it
I
is.
don't really like my
I'm
birthday
wrong.
either, and
I'm
I think
wrong.
you should spend
I'm
your
wrong
birthday
again. Happiness
how
is
you
fucking
want.
bullshit. Like, okay, guys, we can. My bad.
What?
It's like, bro, y'all are the saddest folks. Like, brother, we are so alive, and we are like. I'm just more blessed to be. I don't know. I don't be around folks like y'all that often. So when I come down here and hear the things y'all say about you guys itself, it just doesn't seem uplifting. Like, brother, I love you, brother. Like, we had so many comments. Bro, I love you, bro. For real, for real.
I love you too. I don't
Lucy, you
want
my
people to sing to
actual
me.
friend. You feel me? Like, I don't have no vitriol against y'all. I be wanting to celebrate y'all every chance I get because I live in Atlanta working alone every single day.
Yeah.
I don't get to be around nobody. My job is to be alone. So when I get to be around y'all, bro, this shit be fun. I wish y'all could have more love for yourselves, man. Give yourselves more grace.
Are you planning on moving down here?
It seems like a fun fucking place to be, but I mean, they want me to move down here, but my whole thing is, if I move down here, bro, I need my peace and my energy, bro. I want to be able to
Right.
come down here and help the show and be around people who want to help me become a better person. Let's go hang out. Let's go boat. Let's do shit. Let's create content. Let's be human. I don't give a damn about being mad. Like, that shit can stay outside somewhere. I don't got no complaints with none of my coworkers, man. All of y'all selves, I just want to help celebrate y'all.
Well, moving to this city is not at all about peace, so you're probably not going to get it through this city, but I know you're gonna get through us. So that'd be nice if you actually went.
Don't move to
down.
Broward though. What? Please do not move to Broward. That's just
Yeah, Broward
Come
sucks.
on.
Yeah, they don't want
That's
to go
just
to Broward.
ass.
I live in Broward.
Terrible.
that shit's ass.
Broward's terrible.
Okay, thanks a lot for that. I appreciate.
I mean,
the
hey,
support.
somebody had to say it. I can't have Juju moving to Broward. I can't
go
do
to-
that to my boy.
You can go to
Exactly.
Panthers games.
Yeah,
That's worse.
Yeah.
Why? Hey.
I be wanting to go to the Panthers game and all them games, bro. Like it be sounding fun to me. I ain't never been to a hockey game before. Like,
Yeah?
At all. I ain't never did a lot of stuff before. So I just be, you know what I mean, experiencing that shit with friends. That shit be fun to me. You feel me?
The Panthers arena is Lucy. Have you been
No,
to Sunrise Panthers game? Do you even know like where it is?
Sunrise.
Yeah.
Wow, you actually knew.
Well, you said
No, no, I
sunrise.
know. Where is
you
it?
said
Do you
in
know
the
where it
question.
is?
Sunrise. That's up north.
Yeah.
Up north. I
very
drove to
west.
West Palm Beach to see a friend once, so I've taken the journey.
All right, so it's not as far.
Treacherous roads.
It's basically like the Everglades.
Yeah, it's the Everglades. Yeah, it's out west.
Like they stop like building like right there. The rest
Yeah.
of it's Everglades.
Yeah.
We could take Judo a game one day.
Yeah.
I would love that for sure. I'm into experience and stuff now, bro. I done sat in my house too damn long, bro. That pandemic was long as hell. And my job right now is more still of the same. Just sitting at the house watching y'all, what I think is the most fun I've ever seen. FOMO than the motherfucker every day. You
Yeah.
feel me?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I would love to do more.
Yeah.
With people
it's-
who want to do shit too with me. Like, I'm sorry, I don't want to force myself on folks
No,
who don't
no,
give
no,
a damn. Like,
no.
it sounds like I'm forcing myself on
No,
folks
you
around
are
here.
not forcing
And I
yourself
get
on
it, you feel
anybody.
me?
No. It's better than going to the putt shack. I can tell you that though.
Where'd the putt shack come from?
There's indoor mini putt.
No, I know what it is, but
Oh.
where did it come? Like, why did you say putt shack?
Oh, because there's a putt shack in Atlanta, and now there's one in Brickell, and now there's one up in Dania Beach. And he actually told me about the putt shack, and I was like, "Hey, we got one down here now." It's like,
Nice.
yeah. It's a
putt
nice,
shack
it's a nice
guy?
place.
Yeah, putt shack be the move, man. You can get your little drinky drink and a little putty putt.
Yeah.
And a little something.
Can you tell me about the Nothing Personal?
Ah, man, that was love, bro. David Sampson, he had the people.
Oh yeah, he had the live show down there.
Yeah, him and Dan Ugler. It was beautiful to see him in that element without the hater element, like with Dan
Yeah,
trying to
without the
paint
villain,
for-
the villain
right,
element.
Yeah.
Right, he was, and you could tell he was so happy. His feet were just swinging off the chair. He was happy as hell, man. Salute to Dave, man.
Good for him. Good for him.
What did he have you do? Because I saw you on stage for a sec, like in one of the pictures. But since
Yeah, we were
there's-
just talking like interview style, like you know what I mean, like South Beach session kind of, like just talking about our experiences and
Wow.
and how it feels to work with Dan and some of his stuff.
How's
It's
the
really
crowd?
good. The crowd, you know what I mean? Look, it's humble beginnings. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
it's beta
Like-
testing.
Okay, yeah,
Right,
that's
right.
beta te- yeah.
So yeah,
It's
it
the
was
first time
it
he's
was
done this. So,
it was
yeah.
a good enough crowd to where you didn't want to mess up on stage. The stage felt like a stage. Man,
Yeah.
I know we got a great amount of listeners. So yeah, the episode come out tomorrow. If this come out on Friday, yeah, it come out tomorrow.
Okay, so it's
Saturday.
coming out on Saturday. Okay,
Yep.
yeah, very good.
I like Dave. I know it's unpopular to like him.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like it's we can all have different opinions. It's okay.
Right.
You know? Like
Yeah, I like Dave too.
That's kind of how the world works. Like the world works when everybody has a difference of opinions. We
Yeah, I
all have the
consider-
same opinion. The world ceases to spin on his axis. Kind
Right.
I consider Dave a friend. I mean, he does the same hobby that he does as far as marathon running. My wife does as well, so there's a connection there. You know, he's a nice guy. You know, don't let the whole occupation situation fool you with him being the former Marlins president and everything. I wouldn't call it a bit because he is hateable, but yeah, I mean, he's a good guy.
But man, even then, like when I was watching the Marlins, when I like cared about baseball, like I didn't think I'd be sitting here
Right.
talking to the guy who I would be looking at being like, damn, it's a guy who's like on a level like so high above that I would never interact with this person. Now I got his phone number. I talk to him. I see him here. We give each other a dap and a hug, whatever. It's cool to see that. Like when you talk about seeing stuff on screen,
Yeah.
and then you actually get to do it, like you being on the stage in front
Right,
of people
right.
just kind of shooting the shit. It's something you never saw from where you were
Right.
5 years ago.
Right. I think that's my problem too. I'm still living with the mentality of years ago, thinking I'm just like, everything is such a blessing, bro, to me. Like, we could be working at a forklift job. We could have
I used to.
You feel me? We could have all our same problems and all our same shit, but we could be working jobs that aren't glamorous. And for us to get to talk on the microphone for a living, bro, and actually, like, give takes and be around these athletes and stars, man. Like, bro, we so blessed, man. And I want to just exude that every second of my day.
That'll do it for another Mystery Crate. We got 30 seconds left. I can say that yesterday was the last episode of Montgomery and Company on Le Batard and Friends because Miami was today, and we got the hockey show today.
We've got UFC 300 MMA Hangout live from Grails in Wynwood. Lucy, I'd imagine I'd see you there.
Potentially, I'm going to New York for the WNBA draft, and I don't know what day we're leaving. But
Potentially
if
on
it's
Saturday.
Sunday, I'll be there Saturday.
It's Saturday night.
I will be there if I'm in town.
Juju, you got anything?
Yeah, I'm going to the WNBA draft as well. You feel me? Support my dog Tony though for sure. MMA Hangout Cuervo, you got to know, man.
Yeah.
Like, my dog doing big thing. Tony 2 nights too, man. Come on, man. Salute.
Okay, goodbye.